We're joined at this time by NC State head coach Kevin Keatts and student athletes DJ Burns and DJ Horn. The remaining NC State student athletes are available in the locker room. We're going to ask Coach to provide an opening statement. Then we're going to take questions for DJ and DJ.
Well, first of all, congratulations to Purdue. Obviously, I thought they played a really good game, and it's a really good basketball team. They do a good job. They can score the ball inside and out. I thought we had a great game plan coming in. I thought they made some shots, and I think one of our biggest differences is some of the shots that we normally make, we didn't make in the game, and certainly kind of got away from us a little bit. But I don't know that I could be more prouder of a group of men that I've ever coached in my life. Adversity, you name it, situations, you name it, hard times, you name it, and they found a way to win the ACC. They found a way to make it to the Final Four, and so we're gonna leave out of here because Purdue won the game, but we will walk out here with our heads up as champions, and what we've been able to provide, and the memories that these guys have created for NC State basketball, but more importantly for themselves, for the rest of their lives. And these guys are champions, they're ACC champions, and so I'm proud of them. Starting with the older guys, DJ Burns and DJ Horn and Casey Moselle, and just so proud of what they have poured into this university and also into our basketball program. So grateful for them, excited that what we've done and what they've been able to do, and like I said, we're going to leave out here with our heads up.
Thank you, Coach. We're looking for questions for DJ Horn and DJ Burns. If you have a question for either of the NC State student athletes, please raise your hand and state your name and media outlet and your question.
Brett Friedlander, SaturdayRoad.com. This is for DJ Horn. Was it just one of those nights where the ball wasn't going in, or was there something that Purdue did defensively that really kind of took you guys out of your rhythm?
I think it was just one of those days where the ball just wasn't bouncing our way. Looking back at it, I can't really remember everything that went on in the game, but just off the top of my head, I know we didn't make shots out of high clip.
We're going to go all the way back and all the way left.
Hey, DJ Horn, Jake Seymour, WCSN. I just kind of reflect on your college career, obviously changing schools, kind of working your way up to this point. Just what are some of the key takeaways you take away, especially this season, walking away as ACC champions and getting to the stage?
Yeah, this season was definitely a great one. Whole career, looking over it, it's been a long journey. I'm grateful for everything that has been thrown my way, and to end it with this magical run that I went on with me and my teammates, and to have an ACC championship. Didn't get the big one, but it's definitely a big accomplishment in my career.
We're going to go to the center of the room, fourth row.
This one's for DJ Horn, Chaz Messman, KYMA TV. DJ, obviously you played the last 2 years at ASU, but what did it feel like tonight playing back here in the Valley?
Yeah, it felt good. Being able to play basketball anywhere at any time always feels good, but to know that I was back in Arizona felt a little bit of love and everything just from old fans and everything like that, so it's pretty cool.
Continuing with questions for NC State's student athletes, Zach
Brazil, New York Post for DJ Burns. What was it like going up against Edie, and was there, to finally, after watching on film and experience it, was it different than you expected? Was there any surprises?
No, sir. I think I didn't do as good of a job in the first half, keeping him from getting to that right hand. And he's a tall guy. If you let him get to his spots, he's going to make shots. And, we cleaned it up, but it was a little too late.
Next question, same area, right up front.
Dennis Cox, WREL in Raleigh. For both DJ Burns and Horn, the impact that you guys have made on NC State with this run that you guys have made, speak to that. How much fun has this journey been for you guys? I know it didn't end the way you wanted to, but the impact that you guys have had on campus.
Yeah, it's been fun. Every step of the way, every win that we've gotten, it's felt like a championship. To see all the joy and the happiness that it's brought, our university, our city and everything, how many people got behind us, not just from NC State, but the whole country, it just shows, when you come together and, stick together, what you can do as a team. And I'm just, grateful that I was a part of it all.
DJ Burns?
Man, Man, just to be a part of this has been everything I could have asked for, man. Didn't go the way we wanted to go out, but, man, this has been an experience like no other. It's something, that I've wanted my whole life, and to be able to do it with the group of people that we have is just amazing, man. And the city, we're just glad we could bring the culture back to Raleigh and bring it back for state fans, man. They've been waiting for a long time, and I hope we give them something to, build up for next year.
On the left side in the fourth row.
This one's for DJ Horn, Blake Demon, Sun Devil Source. DJ, how meaningful was this final year at NC State for you and to represent your hometown and get them to this point of the Final Four?
It meant everything to come home, for Coach Keatts to give me this opportunity to go out there and make all these memories with my brothers the way we did. I don't think I could have drew it up any better. Obviously, if we won the whole thing, it would have been a story. But, I'm grateful for this experience. Not everybody gets to say they went to the Final Four, but, NC State did.
This will be the final question for DJ Burns and DJ Horn. Left side up front.
Adi Joseph, CBS. DJ Horn, talk about the first half. Braden Smith was a little bit off. He looked maybe not quite on his game, Matt Painter was saying. Did you sense that you could take advantage there from a matchup perspective? Were you comfortable?
Going into the game, we knew that, Zach Edey was going to be the emphasis of our game plan. So we just wanted to try to take the guards out as much as we could to not have it be a two-force punch. And I think, we did that. The whole team did a good job on that. He's a great player, and to see him, kind of struggle tonight, that it has to be a credit to what we did.
We want to thank and congratulate DJ Horn and DJ Burns on a Final Four run after being ACC champions. They're going to head back to the locker room, which is open for another 14 or so minutes for questions with NC State student athletes. We'll take questions for Coach Keatts at this time. We're going to start on the left side of the column with Aaron.
Aaron Beard with the AP. Kevin, with Michael's hamstring issue, it felt like it was one of those things where you guys had played a certain way, balance, all the pieces fitting together. Did things just kind of get out of sorts a little bit there in that regard of rotations and all the confidence and everything you guys have built to this point?
Well, when Michael's injury occurred, it definitely changed us. It made us go back to Horn handling the ball a little bit more than we wanted to. I thought Breon came in and did a good job for us. That being said, when we've been playing 7 or 8 guys and one of your key guys go down, it certainly changes you a lot. And it changed us. And when we were different, he's our leading assist guy, so we didn't really have anyone that could create for someone else.
Coach, we're going to go to the left side, to the left of the aisle.
Richard Smith, independent news media here in Arizona. You laid out in the beginning of the conference just how special this team is and how unique what it's done is. Do you think, though, in this era of college basketball, you're going to start seeing more teams like this where a lot of guys come into the program and, what struck me watching this team, it wasn't a Cinderella team. It was a talented team that figured out how to play together. Do you think that's the start of, kind of a movement in college basketball? And what does it say about these guys that they learned how to use each other's talent so well before it was too late?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a movement. I think, if you can get 5 new guys, or in my case, 8 new guys to blend in with the guys who are returning, I think you got something there. And it takes a little longer, but it's so much work into the chemistry, both on and off the court, to get here. Like, they have to trust. They've got to believe. They've got to believe in the staff. Most time when you get a lot of transfers, they come in as independent contractors. And if you can get them to work for the company, being NC State and playing for NC State, then it usually works out in your favor. And we were able to do this. Everybody won't. There are some teams that have just as many transfers as we have, but we're not able to connect the way we did. And like, the way we connected is unbelievable. Like, if you had a chance to hang around with these guys all day, you'd be like, man, these guys are fantastic. And they were, we went about our business, but we had fun. They genuinely liked each other and wanted to see each other be successful.
Coach, we'll go up front to the right side.
Charlie Grill with 24/7 Sports. Coach, I know the emotions of the game is still kind of raw, but talk about what a run like this does for your program moving forward.
Well, it's great. I mean, you think about, we have a story, and when you're in any sports, you want to have a story. Look at our story. I mean, the way this story was written was unbelievable because we've had, in order to win any championships, you got to have highs and lows. We started the season with great highs. In the middle, there were some lows, but equally some highs then. And then at the end, regular season, there were lows. But look what this team was able to accomplish. I sit back and I just don't know how you can win 9 elimination games. And I think out of those 9 games, we only had one of them that was not a double-digit when we got in the NCAA tournament. There wasn't a double-digit win. And these guys always believed, they trusted. Even when we didn't have any, we wasn't having success, they believed in me. They believed in the staff, and they stuck together, and they shut out all the outside noise with, the internet and everything else, and came out as champions. Yeah.
Coach, up front to the left side.
Kevin, piggybacking on that question, how much does the exposure, the run of people seeing you guys cut down nets, how does that change the trajectory of your program moving forward? I mean, recruiting and all those other dynamics.
Well, I hope people understand that we have a heck of a basketball program, and we play a unique style, and we've got a great culture. What's not talked about enough is, we've had 5 teams in the last couple of years get in the tournament. We're one that's been 2 years in a row. Like, it's almost forgotten because we didn't make a run last year, but this is back-to-back NCAA tournaments where our league is so good and we're not getting the respect that we deserve. So in 2 years where we've got 5, we've been one of the 5 a couple years. And I think the run will help, and people understanding this. But it's also special for, graduates and the current student body and, folks that remember the great run with 83. I mean, when you sit back and look at what we've done, man, you're going to be amazed at it, as you go through it. Like, this doesn't happen every day. Like, how many people do you know finish their run at 9-1, winning 9 games and then obviously losing the last one? I think before this, the only other team that had won more games than us was UConn. Yeah.
Any further questions for Coach Keatts? All right, Coach, we'd like
Thanks,
to thank
guys.
you for coming down, and congratulations, ACC title and Final Four run.